today has been a day. Sorry, I tried to fix the internet before the stream started, and the internet decided no. Apparently I had to request reestablishment of the network after stream begins. So that is fun. Let's see. Also, I'm gonna try place the I'm gonna try and place the bitrate here a bit higher. It should place the bitrate higher, but internet is the internet. And oh no, I can't change latency once the stream activates. Alright, fine. No, the internet does not like that. Okay. So let's go back to the previous setting. Wonderful. Very well, then. The internet is stable. Lesson learned, I suppose. Okay, so the connection is more stable now. Let's try and increase the bitrate just a teensy bit more, just to give it that little bit of a spice. And it seems to be oops. It seems to be kind of stable. Let's just watch the line thingy for a little bit here. And just let me compare it one more time. Yeah, I cannot change the latency settings after starting a stream. Well, a lesson learned, most certainly. We can hide item of the stream and we can show the sources back again. Now I just want to... Oh, it already has a scale filter. So I'm a bit surprised that I'm looking so choppy. Maybe I should make my main static a teensy bit smaller so it looks better. Maybe by like that it will be good. I'm not entirely sure. And also, are you listening to me? Are you listening to me well? I'm gonna try and check. Yeah. Sound values seem to be sound values actually seem to be pretty okay. So excellent. It looks like everything is good so far. Oh yeah, and I think I know also why my model it doesn't look like in super mega good detail, right? It's because of the how the thingamab that you call it. Something about the mask, like the pixel rate of the sorry, I don't know how to call it, but it's something I set up in Vtuber Studio, but I don't think I will be able to set it up right now with my current computer capabilities. Okay. So I have a decent limiter. It's the compressor that worries me a little bit. No, I think I had a good compressor actually. And I wonder, do I have a normalizer in the... No, I have an expander, but that's not really something that it's not really what I want or need. And maybe I can use an ascending compressor. Today we're not using... No, actually, we're not gonna keep using... Yeah, okay. Things seem to be doing okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the chat. My apologies for that. And let's also take the opportunity to thank the new viewer, the new follower on Twitch. Uh, Akira 1376, grazie mille per il follow, grazie, tu sei un amore, eres un amor, eres una dulzura. You are really, really sweet, thank you so much. And thank you so very much to all of the wonderful people that are on chat right now. Thank you to Alexa, grazie mille per essere tornata a questa trasmissione. Grazie. Hi, sweaty boy. Hello, lovely. How are you? Hot take? You're hot. You're hotter. Yeah, you are hotter. No, you. No, you. Wait. You're hotter. You're hotter. Anche Giro Games, grazie mille per essere tornato. Grazie. It's so good to see you. Thank you. Grazie. Hello, how are you? I'm doing very well. And how are you doing? We are also going to play, by the way, Half-Life 2 in the next week. Today we're going to be playing a visual novel. Yeah, it is a visual novel that a lot of fans voted on. It's Nekopara Catboys Paradise. But I do imagine that next time we play Half-Life 2, we should be finishing the main game. I am pretty sure we should be finishing. We hear you well? Oh, thank you. And also, Alexa, grazie mille per redimire il Redeem the Romantic One-Liner. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Let me try. You know, Alexa, it's funny. The other night, I was looking up the stars because I wanted to find at least one star in the entire universe that could compare to a fraction of your beauty. But I'm still looking. I said, I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Grazie per redimire il redinde literally quote. Right now, I kind of wanna try a few quotes from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Apparently, Goethe was a living witness. He lived through the French Revolution, and he announced that when he was asked his opinion, sorry, one of my homeworks for this stream is to speak with more clarity. That also means speaking more slowly. When he was asked his opinion on the matter, he announced that event, more than any other in his life, marked the end of one era and the start of another era. That was certainly a very prescient assertion. So, a man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, Faust, first part. Okay, let's do it again. A man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, Faust, first part. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, oh, one thing that surprises me actually, why is the zone alerts, viewer attack, Streamlabs should be showing? You try to raise one of your viewers. Yeah, it's a little service for some of the viewers. Actually, it does remind me a little bit of. I don't know if you people are familiar with Asteleda. I will write it on YouTube too, also to see if the chat is showing on Streamlabs. Here, Astel has a rather, we can say, separated or fragmented audience, because of course he has a very significant female audience that loves to listen to him singing or chatting or doing some of his more idle stuff. But he also has a very pronounced male audience that prefers listening, tuning in to when he is playing Apex or other games like that. Because from what I understand, he loves Apex and okay, yeah, I think I know what the. There we are. Yeah, okay, I think I see what it is. So I'm going to close and restart Streamer Box. And grazie mille per essere tornata alle tue amiche. Grazie, grazie, grazie. Grazie to Petra Jan. And grazie to Irene, I think is the name, right? At least that's what I... Yeah! Irene, grazie mille per venire a questa trasmissione. Grazie, grazie, grazie. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Espero que estés teniendo un día hermoso. Espero que estés teniendo un día muy, 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 muy lindo. Okay, so now let's try and open the chat on YouTube. In the meantime, oh, YouTube test. Okay, it seems to be working now. Excellent, yeah. It should be showing. The YouTube chat should be showing now. By the way, we are also going to do a bit of painting for the model. Amici, I request your opinion on one thing. Are there any colors that you think I should be changing in this outfit? Kiss me well, senor, and kiss already. Well, let's see. I try to think of something good. I'm trying to think of something good. I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to tell you something super, super, super romantic actually in Spanish. It's something so romantic you're going to be like, wow! And then you're going to be like, ah! No. And then you're going to be like, ah! Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Cabeza de vaca con fideo y mayonesa. Let me tell you in Spanish, that is a super, super, super romantic phrase. I am sure. I am sure that the Spanish speakers are going out like, wow, I can't believe that Alconi said something so romantic. Wow, that is like one of the most romantic phrases. That is one of the most that is one of the most romantic phrases in the Spanish language. I'm surprised. Are you sure about it? Actually, let me reduce the volume of the of the door closing thingy. No, not that one. A bit lower. Wait. Of course, yeah, I am sure. I am pretty sure. What? Have you never told your girlfriend, cabeza de vaca, señorita? Or you can even, for example, try. You can even, for example, try. Oops, sorry about that. Eres mi cabeza de vaca favorita, hermosa señorita. See, that even rhymes and everything. If it rhymes, it's romantic. If it rhymes, it's romantic. For example, if you can rhyme bajos impuestos con señora puesto, well, both bajos impuestos, low taxes, and señora puesto, handsome mister, they are both a good thing, right? So it will be a double good. Sorry, what am I even saying right now? I am like. My apologies. My brain seems to. By the way, thank you for the heart, Irene. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Where are we? I think that everything should be fixed by now. Yeah. Astel, the special great cars. Astel can be like pretty car sometimes. He can be pretty wild. Oh, thank you for the audio. Thank you. That's so sweet. But you know, it's funny because maybe it's because I'm not like super close to Holostar GP in the sense that I can understand the streams. I sometimes tune into Miyabi-san's streams, and it's funny because even though I cannot understand what he's saying, obviously because of Japanese, it still is really soothing and really entertaining or pleasant to have his stream in the background while while I'm doing something. In a way, I suppose that it makes sense because he is my Oshi, so I just like listening to his voice. And also, Miyabi does have a naturally pleasant vocal timbre. So that helps quite a bit too. Let's have the bunny headdress over here. Oh my god. I'm already having a bad feeling about this. Okay, here. Pink and white. No. But like that is just like, yeah, okay, excellent. Just if you need that and what exactly, what is right. For the time that says audio will be cute. Something says and super romantic will be sweet. Something like a sweet and innocent declaration of love. Wait, this ear is a little bit bigger. Okay, excellent. Oh, and I think that today we can decide. We can finish the gift for Señor Milagritos. I would like to say that I am not usually that slow with things, but unfortunately I cannot actually that slow. If I say it, I think I'm sleeping under the bridge for a week, to be honest, especially with cara de vaca. Wait, how does that look actually? It doesn't look too bad actually, even with the. Not bad. So hot. I swear, so hot. That's like so hot. Tail. Cactail yellow. bit low. No, 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 don't. And it should be around here, I think. Yeah, it's just a bit frustrating that the tail doesn't move. I don't know how to make it move, unfortunately. Maybe like that? No, it doesn't. Meh. 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 Okay. Everything should be ready now. Now, I'm going to play a 1-minute ad to free more people from pre-rolls. And while the ad is playing, I'm going to prepare everything to start the game. We're gonna be starting Nekopara's Catboy Paradise. So, yeah. See you in 1 minute if you get an ad. Sorry, it's to free people from pre-rolls. So, and grazie per redeeming 1 kiss. I only noticed the 1 kiss now, so here you go, Vixen. Mwah. See you soon. Love ya. Okay, so while the lovely people in Twitch are watching the ad now, we can go to Google Chrome is only taking RAM, so we don't really need to take out. We don't really need to take out the. Dear, where was the game? Excellent, yeah, this is the one. No! There we go. Wait. Oh, I forgot to add that. Oh. And now I'm not watching because Twitch doesn't work well. It can be pretty frustrating. It's honestly a pretty frustrating app sometimes. No, that's too big. No, too small. Okay, like that, yes. Doesn't work well. Help, I can't with ads. Ads can be painful. Ads can be like really, really painful. Okay, so going by what I'm seeing here in the audio lines, I think I can get the microphone a bit closer to me. Popcorn? Why popcorn? Why popcorn? Because it's going to be a nice movie? I agree. To be honest, ad did not come for me. It doesn't really work well. Like, for me, it tends not to come on either. Like, whenever someone plays ads or when I try to see an ad on Twitch, it never plays. I assume that it is because I live in South America, and therefore, like, maybe Twitch decides there's no point serving me ads or something like that. At least that's what I assume. Okay, so everything should be ready now. It's for everyone. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Sorry, I got distracted by a thing. That is quite surprising. I assumed that it was only like in some parts of the world where they just don't really serve a lot of ads, so they just kinda let you through. Okay, so the 2 tasks of today are good pronunciation and good posture. Oh no, actually we do want to make it big. We do want to have it big. We want it to be big. Like this is okay, I think. Excellent. But it counts for everyone. Like it counts, like it works, even if nothing short. Yeah, that is actually one thing that is nice about Twitch. They at least are nice enough to give you the quote-unquote prize for having watched the ad, even if you couldn't because of technical reasons. I'm thinking of taking out the blue. Also, for time being, I'm going to take out the color. I'm liking the pink and the cyan, but I'm not really feeling the yellow. I think the yellow is too much. Okay. Fennel. Fennel. Please. Please, lady, you should be more assertive. Otherwise, Catboy is gonna walk all over you. Yes, this is my personal laptop.
暇を見て簡単な売上と在庫管理表を作成したので、そちらも合わせて確認してください。
確認上がると。Whenever I have a spare moment, I have been creating a simple document to track sales and stock. So, please take a look at that too.
いえ、すごくはありません。オーナー代理の仕事の範疇です。
No, it really is nothing special. All within the realms of my job as a substitute manager.
代理とはいえ、オーナーのようなものです。
オーナーのような。
完璧に仕事をこなしますよ。
Having said that, I am being as diligent in the position as I would if I were the actual manager.
早く仕事をたくさん覚えて、私の負担を軽くしたいと。
You want to learn as much as you can as quickly as you are able, so that you can lighten my load.
ありがとうございます。それまでしっかり私が指導しますね。
Thank you so very much. I will continue coaching you until then.
さて、こちらが修正後のホームページです。
Now then, here is the website now that the revisions had been implemented.
要望に応えてくれているし、問題なさそう。わかりました。このまま進めていただけるよう連絡しておきます。
They had done exactly as you wanted. Understood. I will let them know we would like to go ahead with the changes.
お前たち、何してるんだ
？Oh, what are you doing?
一緒にホームページを確認してたんだな。
Checking the website together, are you?
隣、座っていいか
Laudier, have you ever heard about the phrase "third wheeling cat"? Mind if I sit next to you?
許可を取る前に座っているでしょ。
I believe you are supposed to wait for permission before you sit down.
ローリエさん、接客の仕事は
？Don't you have customers to attend to?
さっきお見送りしたところだ。
Sorry about that. I just waved them off.
そういえば、 この店の営業時間は夕方の18時までだろう。もう閉店20分前だし、客は来ないんじゃないか。
Sorry that I'm drinking a bit of water while I'm going here. I'm just quite thirsty. But I'm actually curious about one thing. Isn't 6 p.m. pretty early to be closing a cafe? At least for me, that feels like way too early. Besides, the cafe closes at 6 p.m., right? That's only 20 minutes away, so I doubt we'll get any more new customers.
そうですね。お店を閉めるので、厨房にいるディル君とセイジさんを呼んできてください。
Indeed, we should prepare for closing. So please go call Deal and Sage from the kitchen.
はあ、働いて疲れてるんだ。お前が呼んできてくれ。
Oh yeah. I'm worn out for not at work. You go get them.
お前が呼びに行く？
Hmm? You will go?
お前はここにいて俺を癒すって役目があるだろ。
I love this guy. I love him. He's great. I love him. I love Louder. Right now, I need you here to pamper me.
どうした？ご主人様を取られた猫みたいな顔してるぜ。
What's wrong? You look like the cat who didn't get the cream.
気のせいでしょう。
Perhaps you need your eyes check.
彼女にはまだ確認してもらいたいことがあります。申し訳ないですが、ローリエさんにお願いします。
I'm terribly sorry, but I still need to get her confirmation on a few things. So please do as I ask.
仕方ないな。
Fine.
フェンネルの珍しい顔が見られたし、今回だけ言うことを聞いてやる。
Since I got to see that look on your face, I'll follow your orders just this once.
ホームページは確認していただいたので、次は売上と在庫管理表ですね。
I think I need to install a water filter in my house. The water is making me sick. Sorry. Tummy hurt. Tummy hurt, holy moly. Okay. We have reviewed the website, so now let's take a look at the sales and stock tracker.
どうですか？
What do you think? Peter-chan, grazie per essere tornata. Grazie per essere tornata a questa trasmissione. Because your chat message shows like it's the first message for some reason. That's all. Do let me know if I miss anyone's chat message. If I didn't read your message or something, do let me know. Just in case that the streamer bot's chat box isn't catching every message. But I think it is catching it now. Also, do let me know if the sound is off or anything like that. What do you think?
項目名がわかりやすく色分けしていて見やすい。では問題ありませんね。
Reminder that you're awesome. The category names are easily understandable, and the color coding makes things easy to identify. Then I don't need to change anything.
やっと終わった。疲れた。
Oh boy, deal is on the way. Okay. Wish me luck, I guess. Phew, we're finally finished. I'm so tired.
ああ、休憩が取れないほど忙しかったからな。さすがの俺もクタクタだ。
Yep. I didn't get a single break. We were so busy, even 9-bit.
さっさと店を閉めて帰ろうぜ。
Let's close up shop so we can head home.
皆さん、お疲れ様でした。
Great work today, everyone.
たくさんのお客様に来店いただけたのは皆さんの尽力あってこそです。本当にありがとうございました。
On my end, I think I deserve a headbutt. I think that I deserve one headbutt of this. Thank you, Alcanis, thank you. Oh yeah, before I forget, on Twitch, if you donate between 10 to 50 bits, you should be able to unlock a special reward or a special stream integration. Actually, I should have worked on a few more of those. I actually should have done more stuff like that. And I can write that on Twitch a bit later on, but for now. It is thanks to your considerable efforts that we were able to welcome in so many customers today. You all deserve a pat on the back.
明日からもこの調子でお願いします。また、現状に甘んじることなく精進してください。
Let's keep it up tomorrow. ください. Let's keep it up tomorrow too. We must remain diligent, lest we allow ourselves to grow complacent.
私からは以上です。あなたからはありますか？
That is all from me. Do you have anything to add?
あ、君に応援されると元気が出ちゃうな。
あ、
君に応援されると元気が出ちゃうな。
元気が出ちゃうな。Having you cheer us on gives me a real boost. Having you cheer us on gives me a real boost.
ああ、疲れが吹き飛ぶぞ。
Yeah, I'm totally re-energized.
まあ、明日も頑張ってやるか。
I suppose I'll work hard again tomorrow. Wow, okay. Laudier, MC is having an effect on Laudier, isn't he? Isn't she? I'm pretty sure this is the first time Laudier ever said the phrase, I will work hard. He doesn't seem like someone will say that too often, let's be honest.
私よりあなたのねぎらいの言葉の方が彼らのやる気を出させるようです。
It seems It seems that your words of appreciation had more of a motivating effect than mine. Actually, if anyone watching plays or knows a few of these otome games, I actually had a little bit of a question, or I'm curious about one thing. Is it common in the VMs that all of the male cast is so nice to the main character, or they are always so how to say this? It's not necessarily that they are attracted to the main character, but they are always so moved or so influenced by the main character. I don't know if that is a common thing in this. I assume that this will be called an otome game. Type command legend for a list of available commands.
私にもねぎらいの言葉をありがとうございます。
Okay, that was actually pretty cute. Thank you. You're too kind.
じ
What? G. 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 This game can be so silly sometimes. I love it.
私の顔に何かついていますか？
Huh? Do I have something on my face?
なんかフェンネルさんと彼女の距離が近くない？
Why is everyone looking so jealous? Why? Why is everyone looking so jealous? Listen, it's not my fault that I didn't pick the other routes, okay? I had to pick one. And Fennel came up on top in the poll. Nothing I can do about it for now, alright? I'm sorry. We will pick your routes in another stream. Let's see. Oh no, I forgot I forgot what is the expression. How did I cannot believe that I forgot how to make the. Okay, I know what I'm going to do for a minute. I know what I'm going to do. Say, don't she and Fennel seem awfully close?
ああ、俺も思ったぞ。厨房でほとんど一緒だったし、仲良くなったのか。
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Guess they got them friendly after spending all that time together in the kitchen.
やっぱりフェンネルが一番厄介だったな。このままじゃフェンネルの一人勝ちだ。
Yeah? And what are you gonna do about it, Big Cat, huh? I knew Fennel was going to be the biggest nuisance. At this rate, he's going to be the winner.
やっぱりフェンネルが一番厄介だったな。このままじゃフェンネルの一人勝ちだ。
I knew Fennel was going to be the biggest nuisance. At this rate, he's going to be the winner.
彼女はみんなを飼い猫にするのに前向きだから一人勝ちにはならないと思うけど。
But she seems optimistic. Sorry.
彼女はみんなを飼い猫にするのに前向きだから一人勝ちにはならないと思うけど。
But she seems optimistic about taking us all in as house cats. So I don't think it's a competition.
それより閉店作業です。 店内の掃除、レジ閉め。
Anyway, it's time to close. We need to clean up, close out the cash register.
今のって？
What was that? What was that?
悪い、俺の腹の音だ。
Oops, that was my stomach.
忙しくて昼ご飯を食べてる時間がなかったしな。気が緩んでなったみたいだ。
We were so busy, I had to skip lunch. Not the word all done. I guess it wanted to let me know.
僕も意識したらお腹が。
Now I'm realizing how hungry I am too.
皆さん、リクエストありますか？
What would you all like to eat?
今から作るのか？
You're gonna make something now?
いえ、明日の食材に手をつけるわけにはいきませんからね。
Well, not right this instant. We can't deep into the supplies for tomorrow.
その代わり、晩ご飯を豪勢にします。遠慮せず、好きなものをリクエストしてく。
僕、
what?
ハンバーグが食べたい。
No! But I will go out and buy the ingredients for a real feast. Please let me know what you'd like. I'm open to any request. I want hamburger steak.
俺は焼き魚だな。
Grilled fish for me.
ハム卵サンドだ。
Why does he look embarrassed? Why is he blushing about that? Is Lauder a foodie? Is Lauder a fan of Lauder likes to eat? That actually is kinda catboy. Yeah. Ham and egg sandwich. Ham and egg sandwich.
あなたは何が食べたいですか？
And what about you, Amici? What would you like to eat? Okay, so... And oh yeah, I forgot. What do you, Amici, love to eat? When someone asks you, okay, what do you want to get for today? Like, do you ask for pizza? Do you ask for cinnamon rolls? What do you tend to like to eat? I myself am not someone who goes out to eat a lot, so I don't really have something special that I like to ask. But if I did, I will most likely go for an empanada, which I don't know if you know what an empanada is. It's a type of a very popular type of food in Latin America, like really popular. Also, let me add more. Wonderful. So we free people from pre-rolls. Free food is best food. That I quite agree. I quite agree on that.
私の好きなものでいい。遠慮せずと言いましたよね。なのであなたも。
You'll have what I haven't. I did say I was open to any request, so you are free to.
はい、何でも構いません。それなら買い出しに付き合いたい。
Not enough. I would raising for that, right? Yes, of course. Anything at all. Oh, you want to go with me?
今は思いつかないから食品を見て決めたいのですね。
I see. You can't think of anything right now, so you'd like to take a look at what's available.
わかり
Available.
ました。それでは付き合ってください。
I understand. You're welcome to join me.
僕たちは掃除やレジ締めするね。
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I want to make sure that everything is looking good in here. Yeah, okay, everything is looking good as far as image quality goes in YouTube. Let's continue. We'll handle the cleaning and cashing out.
お願いできますか？
Are you sure?
任せろ。しっかり片付けるぞ。
Why does Sage always sound so manly? Leave it to us. We got this.
美味しいご飯を期待しているからな。
I guess we do have a tasty dinner to look forward to.
はい。腕によりをかけて作りますね。
Yes. I will utilize all the skills at my disposal.
行きましょう。
Wow, okay. Damn. Now that is dressing up. They say ladies go. Oh my god. They say ladies go weak for a well-dressed man. But how about a well-dressed catboy? Don't they go? Don't they go weak in their pants for that? I don't know. What are you saying, Falco? Falco. Or even better. Do they go weak in the tail for that? Now, let us go shopping, shall we? Come on.
精肉店、鮮魚店、スーパー。ここで全て揃いますね。
The butcher, the fishmonger. Fishmonger? I never heard of that. Well, I suppose in some cities it is pretty common to have a place that sells only fish. Especially, I guess, in some port cities. I will be honest, I have never really been much someone that eats a lot of fish food. To be completely honest. But the people that like it seem to really like it. We should be able to get everything we need from the butcher, the fishmonger, and the supermarket.
まずは精肉店で合いびき肉。ああ、その前にスーパーに寄りましょうか。
Ma, first the butcher for some ground meat. No, let's go to the supermarket before that, shall we?
ほら、あなたのリクエストが決まっていないでしょ？
Oh, yeah, that's actually some pretty good thinking. Yeah, very well done, Fennel. No wonder you are the top husband. Well, you still haven't decided, right?
食品を見て決めたいと言ったのは買い出しに付き合う口実だったのですね。
You bet, cat cutie. Oh, that was just an excuse to come shopping with me.
忙しく働いて買い出しまでするのは大変。荷物持ちくらいなら役に立てると思ったからと。
You thought it wasn't fair to make me go shopping on top of all the work I already done. And the least you could do is to help me carry the bags.
あなたはその優しい人柄が他の猫も引きつけるのでしょう。
I'm liking that blush. I'm liking that blush. It's a cute blush. You are so kind. It's that sweet nature of yours that has charmed us all.
お礼に私の得意料理を作りますね。
As a show of thanks, allow me to make you my specialty.
はい、クリームチーズと生ハムのパスタです。自慢ではありませんが、プロに負けない味だと思いますよ。
プロに負けたいなしよ。Yes, prosciutto and cream cheese pasta. I don't wish to boast, but it tastes delectable.
人数分の料理を作るのは苦ではありません。
No, it is not trouble to cook different dishes for everyone. Yes, it is. Okay, you don't need to be so gentlemanly. Yes, it is a problem. Yes, it is a bother. Well, maybe I am talking with some bias because I don't really tend to be much of a cook. But for me, even cooking like super simple things like just a bit of pasta, or I remember I cooked pasta with fruit juices once. I mean, not like an extract, not like juices, but I put a bit of orange juice in the water I was cooking the pasta on. And that alone already felt like such a lot of experimentation. In the right proportion, it can actually be pretty good, by the way, especially if you combine it with something like chicken, like cooked chicken, fried, boiled, whatever. It can come out really delicious. Well, I suppose that citric taste in general is very dependent on what you combine it with. But yeah, I don't really tend to be much of a cook, to be entirely honest. So for me, at the very least, it would feel like a lot to be cooking like 3 different dishes for various people. But I guess if you are someone that loves to cook, then it doesn't feel like work, so to say.
美味しい料理を作れば喜んでもらえます。見た目も味も完璧な料理を作るので楽しみにしていてください。楽しみてください。
We can try that, boys. If I make something delicious, everyone will be happy. It will be perfect, both visually and in terms of flavor. So please look forward to it.
私が完璧にこだわる理由ですか？
Why am I so fixated on things being perfect?
そうですね。完璧にできると嬉しいからでしょうか。
I do wonder. Perhaps it's because I feel overjoyed when I done something perfectly.
あなたがフルーツサンドを作った時の話をしましょう。
Take, for example, when you make the fruit sandwich.
最初はきれいに作れませんでしたね。しかし学んできれいなサンドイッチを作れた時にこう言いました。
Not gonna lie, this reminds me of a few of my better moments when I was being a tutor. On your first attempt, it was a little sloppy. However, after I showed you how to do it, and you produced a lovely sandwich.
私に完璧と言ってもらえるようもっと頑張りたいと。
You say that you wanted to keep practicing until it met my standards for perfection.
私も同じです。もっと頑張りたい。 頑張って褒めてもらえたら嬉しい。
It is the same for me. I want to try my hardest. It makes me happy to be praised for my efforts.
その気持ちで今も完璧を目指して努力しています。
That is what drives to aim for perfection every day. That is what drives me to aim for perfection every day, I assume was the line.
私が努力するのは意外ですか？
I make it seem so effortless.
完璧な人間がいないように完璧な猫もいません。だからこそ多くを学び吸収し自分の糧にするのです。
Be it a human or catboy, no one is perfect. That's why we must learn and absorb as much as we can and use this knowledge as our fuel.
あなたも努力する？
努力する You are going to strive for the same thing?
向上心があるのは良いことです。たゆまぬ努力と向上心があればあなたが立派なオーナーになれる日も近いでしょう。
Sorry that I am a little bit like super focused on the voice acting, by the way, I'm just like really trying to get it right. It is good to have ambition. With your diligent efforts and a desire to improve yourself, I am sure it won't be long before you are an spectacular manager.
すっかり話し込んでしまいましたね。
Yes, we got a little lost in conversation there.
この匂いは。
My, what's that smell? What's happening?
なんですか？私の様子がおかしいと。
何ですか? What did you say? I'm acting strangely?
気のせいでしょう。
I don't know what you're talking about.
そうですね。口でそう言っても猫の本能を隠すことはできません。
Of course. Whatever I might say, I cannot conceal my feline nature.
白状します。苦手な魚の匂いがしたので反応してしまったのですよ。
I don't like fish. I'm sorry, but I don't particularly like fish. So I'm not a good cat. I'm not a good catboy in that sense. I will come clean. I caught the scent of fish and could not help but react.
はい。皆さんの前で苦手なものはないと言いましたね。
Oh. I know. In front of the others, I did say there are no foods I struggle with.
けれど、本当はあるんです。
However, that is not entirely true.
なぜごまかしたのか不思議ですか？その魚を前にすると猫の本能が出てしまうんです。
You don't understand why I will want to hide that? Well, it's because being around this particular fish brings out my true catboy nature.
私としてはその事実を隠したかったのでないと発言しました。
And I did not want that fact to be known.
猫の本能がどのようなものかと。
They go berserk and nibble bite you. Nibble, nibble. Nibble, 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 nibble. Meow. Meow. Wait. Let's try it again, actually.
猫の本能がどのようなものかと。
they go berserk and meow, meow, meow. What happens when a catboy's feeling instincts slip out?
興奮して我を忘れ夢中になります。今もその片鱗が出ているでしょう。
In our excitement, we lose our composure and fixate on whatever has caught our attention. You can see it happening to me now, can't you?
はい。耳がピクピクして尻尾がせわしなく動いているのがその証拠です。
Exactly. It isn't the way my ears are twitching, and the way my tail swishes from side to side.
苦手な魚ですか？カツオです。
Which fish am I reacting to? Tuna.
すみません。名前を口にするだけでこのありさまで。
I can't really move my ears too much. I can't really move my ears too much myself. I'm sorry. Even saying the name is too much for me.
実物を目にしたら自分がどうなるか想像するだけで恐ろしいですね。
Yeah, quite a terrifying thing, I'm sure. Who knows what were to happen if I were to lay eyes on the pissing creature itself? The thought alone is frightening. Oh.
ね？あなたが魚を買ってくる。
Oh. You will go purchase the fish.
ありがとうございます。本当に助かります。
That is a relief. Again. That is a relief. Thank you very much.
では、私は精肉店で合いびき肉を買ってきますね。
Then, I shall go pick up the ground meat at the butcher's.
買い物が終わったら、あそこのスーパー前で合流しましょう。
Once we bought what we need, let's meet in front of the supermarket.
では、後ほど。
Then, I will see you soon.
ああ、こちらです。
Ah, over here.
いえ、私も来たところですよ。
Man, these scenes feel a bit long sometimes. Not at all. I just arrived myself.
もうすぐ19時になりますね。残りの買い物を済ませて家に戻りましょう。
I think that maybe I can do like a little bit more, and I will probably like just save and complete, and then we do a few stuff in the outro. Okay. It is almost 7 p.m. So let us pick up the rest of the ingredients and head home. Why does he seem drunk?
ああ、具合が悪いわけじゃない。だから心配いらない。
Nah, I'm feeling fine. Don't worry about me.
腹が減った。
I'm starving.
僕もお腹が空きすぎて目が回りそう。
I'm super hungry too. Like, I actually feel faint.
フェンネルの料理はまだか。
Guess Fennel's not finished cooking yet.
いい匂いがこっちまで漂ってきてるから、もうすぐだと思うんだけど。
Okay, I need to go for a few minutes. I'll be back right soon. Hello. No, but something smells amazing, so I'm sure it won't be long now.
皆さん、お待たせしました。
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Get you waiting, huh?
やっと来た。
Finally!
ああ、待ちくたびれたぞ。
Man, we were about to start a riot.
もぐもぐもぐもぐ。
Okay, what? What even is that sound?
もぐもぐもぐもぐ。
Mug, 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 mug.
このハンバーグ、デミグラスソースが濃厚で美味しい。
The demi-glaze on this steak is amazing.
焼き魚もふっくらしていてうまいぞ。
The grilled fish is so flaky. It's delicious.
なかなかいけるな。
So Lauder is a foodie, okay? This is pretty good.
皆さん、行儀が悪いですよ。
You seem to be forgetting your manners.
あはは。お腹が空いて我慢できなくて。
I was just so hungry, I wasn't thinking about anything else.
仕方ありません。今回だけ目をつむりましょう。
Just this once though, only once. Understandable. I'll turn a blind eye to it just this once.
あなたも召し上がってください。
Please go ahead and eat too.
どうですか？
How is it? Oh
美味しく
wow,
て
so
ほっぺたが
she
落ちそう。喜んでもらえて私も嬉しいです。
Absolutely scrumptious. I'm happy you like it.
僕のハンバーグをあげるからそっちもちょっとくれない？
Hey, wanna trade a bite for some of my hamburg steak?
やった。
Yay!
なあ、俺のとも交換しないか？
Hey, wanna try with me too?
それなら俺もだ。
And me as well.
取り皿があるといいですね。待っていてください。
We could use an extra plate. Wait a moment while I fetch them.
フェンネルさんもお腹空いてるでしょ？
You gotta be hungry too. You gotta be hungry too, Fennel. Sit down.
いえ、まだ食後のデザート作りが残っているので。
No, I still need to make the dessert. What is it?
デザートならどら焼きだな。
It's gotta be dorayaki.
どら焼きって手作りできるの？
But I wonder, can you do that from the scratch?
できますよ。ただ、少し時間がかかってしまうので、簡単に作れるものを。
Of course. However, it takes some time, so perhaps something
こ
simpler.
れだけ料理があるんだ。デザートはいらないだろう。
We got so much food here. I don't think we'll have room for dessert.
あなたも全部食べたらお腹がいっぱいになりそう。
I'm sorry, but I do have to say it. Sometimes these scenes feel like they go on for way too long. Sometimes the scenes feel like they go on way too long. Also, I'm going to make a small 1-minute ad here. Alright. You don't think you'll be able to eat anything else after your meal either?
わかりました。次回にしましょう。
I understand. We can save dessert for next
う
time.
残念。
Boo! That actually is pretty boo.
でも確かにこれだけあるとお腹いっぱい
I
になっ
want
ちゃ
the
いそう。
dessert. I want
次
the
を楽しみ
dessert.
にしてるね。
Lies. There is always room for dessert. Right? That's so true. You can always find room somewhere for dessert. That's so lame. Look, Fennel, if you just didn't want to cook dessert, then you can just say that. You don't need to lie by saying, "Oh no, there's no room for dessert." There is always room for dessert. Always. But I do think I'm gonna be plenty full after all this. Guess I'll just have to look forward to it.
その時は俺も手伝うぞ。
And I can help when the time comes. Well,
どうしました？一緒にご飯を食べよう。
well then, shall we all eat together?
フェンネルさんも座って座って。
Yeah. Come on, Fennel. Sit down.
では、失礼します。
Well, if you don't mind.
それじゃあ改めて
Okay, here we go.
いただきます。
いただきます。
はあ、食べたら眠くなってきたな。
Okay, we're gonna save in this part. And, oh dear, what is the... No, not the backlog.
ここまでの出来事を記録できます。
But... we save here, I guess. And we're going to watch a few scenes more to see like what is up in the next chapter.
片付けは僕たちがするから君は座ってて。
We'll clean up, so you just sit tight and relax.
いいからいいからね。
No, we can handle it, okay?
フェンネルさんも休んでてよ。フェンネルさんは料理と買い出しをしたし、君もそれに付き合ってくれたんだからさ。
You too, Fennel. You both been on your feet all day, cooking and then shopping.
これで全部だな。流し台まで運ぶぞ。
This should be everything, yeah? I'll carry the stacks to the sink.
あ、僕の分までありがとう。
Oh, you're taking all of it? Thanks.
気にするな。
No problem. He's already asleep? Lovely hair!
ほら、ローリエさんも手伝って。
Come on, Larier, lend us a paw.
気持ちよさそうに寝てるし、起こすのはかわいそうだ。皿洗いなら俺たちだけで十分だし、寝かせてやろう。
Don't spoil him, Sage. He looks so peaceful, I'd feel bad waking him. The two of us can handle it, so let him sleep.
それもそうだね。
Okay.
ああ、あなたも読みますか？
Oh, would you like to read this too?
もちろん構いませんよ。むしろあなたに読んでもらいたいです。
Of course, I don't mind. In fact, I will encourage you to do so.
はい、喫茶店経営の本です。
Yes, it's a book on cafe management.
文庫本なら持ち歩きに便利ですしね。暇ができると読んで勉強しているんです。
Okay. Yeah, only a couple of scenes more and then we go to the auto.
おすすめの本ですか。それなら部屋に取ってくるので待っていてください。
Do I have any other recommended reading? Actually, I have a book in my room. I'll go get it.
こちらです。
What the heck? Did he just bring it with his mind? What the heck? There was just a sound of a door and then suddenly... Okay, the book is here. What is... Wow, Fennel. You really are amazing, aren't you?
喫茶店経営で大切なこと。実際の様子が写真と一緒に掲載されているので参考になりますよ。
It's very informative. It details everything you need to know about running a cafe, complete with photographs.
その本はあなたに差し上げましょう。
And in this cliffhanger is where we're closing the game. Let's go back to the title.
タイトルに戻ります。
はい。
Nekopara
Catboys Paradise. Oh, and it's actually pretty cool when you are in the root of Fennel. Only Fennel says Nekopara Catboys Paradise. That actually is pretty cool. I never realized that. I never noticed that. Really cool, really cool. Okay, one moment, please. Okay, so what do I think about the game so far? The game, the visual novel, I suppose it's okay to call it a visual novel, is really nice, and I do have a lot of fun playing the game. The one thing that sometimes is maybe not like super mega ideal for me is that my apologies. Sometimes the scenes drag on a bit too long, and occasionally some of the lines and some of the writing kinda makes me wonder why exactly did they need to be said. Sometimes the lines go a bit into the parsimonious. For example, when they are deciding, for example, who will go to eat or something. I don't know if it's necessary for all three of the other catboys to say, oh, someone should go to buy something. And then the other one goes, oh yeah, I agree, they should buy something. And then the third one goes, but I wonder who will go to buy something. And then there are other lines where it goes into a bit like, oh no, please, I don't mind adult for you to pick the book. In fact, I will be happy if you wanted to learn more about management. Just the writing doesn't feel like it has the most natural of rhythms, if that makes any sense. And oh man, I do hope that it doesn't feel like I'm being too direct or anything with the game, because I genuinely like the game quite a bit. But you know how it feels like sometimes? Sometimes the game kind of feels like it was just patched together, like they just did this very, very quickly. Because from what I understand, the studio that makes the Nekopara games, they only make like female characters. And the Catboys Paradise game was more of an April Fool's joke or something, that they were surprised by how many people liked it. And so like they just made a very quick version of it. They just make a very quick one. For example, I think that the normal Cat Girls Paradise games, they have like an anime song intro and anime song outro, etc., etc. But this one doesn't have any of that. So a lot of the writing, a lot of the scenes, and maybe on a certain level, a lot of the assets, although the design of the characters is pretty nice, feels like just something that they grab together quickly to make the game. And maybe a lot of the kinks that I see or that I feel with the passing of the scenes and with the writing of the lines probably comes from the fact that they did this on double time, that they did this very quickly. So overall, it is still a pretty nice game. I really do enjoy both of the characters of Lauder and Fennel. I will admit that Sage and Deal don't really do all that much for me. And it certainly has a lot of potential. I do apologize that my voice acting is, to say the least, profoundly disappointing. I genuinely do apologize for that. But hopefully I can do better at that in the future. I am at the very least becoming more conscious of maintaining a good posture and having that as one of the foundations or bases to have a proper enunciation, which is something that, of course, needless to say, is profoundly important for any kind of a streamer. So now let us go to the outro scene, where we will be working on a few things. But for now, let's close the game. Okay. Bye bye Catboys. Bye bye. Exit game. Hi. Okay. But I'm curious, what did you and Michi think about the game so far? Did you enjoy the game? Is there like a favorite character that you have, or is it an okay game for you? I am curious to know what is your beautiful opinion, beautiful people. So now, for the time being, I am going to be working on this, on the Sorry. Now, where is the Vtuber Studio main static? Thank you for playing. Oh, well, thank you for watching. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you. I'm really glad that you liked it, that you enjoyed the game, Miss Petre. I'm really, really delighted to hear that. Grazie davvero. Thank you, truly. And now, do let me know, how are you feeling how are you amici feeling sorry, the colors so far? I am still not sure I want to actually have this like yellow, this strong yellow. It's just a bit too much. And let us see if the nope. Okay. Let's see if a stronger tone of yellow works better. It doesn't seem so, right? I'm just not really convinced by the strength of the color. Ha. Let us try this much gentler color. But it still doesn't really mesh out that well with the silver, right? At least I don't feel that it's meshing well. At least this one can serve as a sort of a small accent, and then we can use, yeah, we can at least make the yellow, if we're going to keep yellow, much gentler. We can at least make it much gentler. Because it does seem that gentle colors fit a lot better for the design. I'm also not really feeling it for this one. Oh, and I think I know why the sorry. I think I know why the strong colors were not combining very well in that area. It's because the contrast between the very opaque, very strong colors versus the silver, almost white areas. Sorry, just one moment. There it is, okay. Just didn't. It was just too much of a contrast, essentially. But this, for example, isn't too bad. I think if you want to use the bright yellow, you might need darker colors to accompany it. That actually is a good point, thank you. But yeah, I think that actually is a big part of it, right? Bright colors are a bit difficult to combine well with the kind of pure white. Well, it's not quite pure white, but it's like silvery of the general design. So in that sense, it is a teensy bit difficult. Let me see. Now, I think I do want to have this little area with a very soft yellow, and I think I'm going to use the soft yellow in here. How is the softer yellow now in this, the one that I'm applying now? Do you feel that it meshes better with the white, with the clear, the silvery tone of the general outfit? Because I do wish, or I do intend to maintain the clear silvery tone. So the changes in color that I wish to do, they have to happen in combination. They have to be agreeable. No! Well, it's okay. It's okay. I can actually fix it pretty quickly. Oh no. A little bit clearer here, maybe like around here. I'm fine, okay. 24. Oh no, that is so silly. Orange? No. Green? No, just the dance is down on man, maybe. Let's just give it simple for now. I don't really want to complicate myself too much. Okay, Arc Mesh 6. Okay, Art Mesh 15. Okay, 438, 439. Oh. 440, and let's change this one too. And actually this part does feel a little bit like a color gradation, so maybe we can keep it like that. I'm a bit curious actually how it will feel if I change the... Yeah, it seems like an okay color gradation. Excellent. Because I'm getting the feeling that this gentler yellow like maybe it actually can be a bit a bit of a better combination than the baseless multiply color and around here, around this board. Then this one here. This one here, and then this one here. Actually, let us change this one too. Yeah, excellent. Now 4, 3, blah blah around here or so. And we get a very simple color gradation. How many colors do you intend to work with? I'm not entirely sure, but I can say that the main colors should be revolving around silvery white and around blue. Admittedly, it does seem like I'm adding a bit too much color, right? I do get the feeling that it probably is at that. This probably is at that much. Do you feel I might need to simplify the color scheme? Because looking at it from a distance, I do get the feeling that it's a bit, the color scheme is quite cluttered, that the color scheme is a bit too much. There's too many colors going around. I know that I want to have the white silver as the dominant color theme, and maybe blue as an accent. For example, like in the tips of the hair or something like that. I kinda feel like I want to soften the color of this chest pocket actually. I want to make it like a... yeah, kinda like this. And maybe I even... maybe we can make it around here. Like this part maybe. And this one. No, I okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I know what I'm going to do in here. We're going to use this one, and then that is going to be the color for the... red is too primary. I don't like the combination. Let's use this one. Let's use this color for the accents. Yeah, this one feels more agreeable. Oh. As far as the bands go, I'm just not finding anything that will be good for the bands, because if I... yeah, there's just nothing good for the bands. I don't feel like... because last color and then like this just feels like a jumpsuit. So I'm not a big fan of doing something with the pants here. I think I can leave the pants white, and if my hair is mostly white, then it should be okay to have the... we can make the tips even a bit like this. I want to see if... just the teeniest bit here, and then I don't know, I feel like I feel I'm messing up my hair. The smallest tip in this part. Just the tip. Come on. There it is. Okay. $235. $234. I'm sorry. I am pretty sure that the Amici watching are going like, oh dear, why is Alconis messing up his hair? Why? And the answer is, I'm a terrible hairdresser. The few times that I tried to cut my own hair, it would have been a bit of a disaster. It did not go well. It did not go well at all. Alright, let's record the settings again. And let me see. I'm not feeling the little ahoge. You know, the little ahoge here, I'm just not feeling it as red. I think I might take that out later. But so far I am kinda happy with the color accents. And yeah, you know what I might do? I might do a little color highlight on this one too, on this little part as well. But I am liking the pink. I am liking the pink at the very least. Now, pink. Instead of blue, I think the main colors should be white and pink, right? White and pink, and I've seen a lot of traces of yellow. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should ditch the blue. I think that would be the best thing. Okay. I do apologize, by the way, that today's stream is a teensy bit short. I had been pretty tired, to be entirely honest. But alright, let's not work on it for today. I had become excellent, yeah. I have become a little, at least a little bit more organized in that. Now I have a much more group with the studio items, with the studio bit rhythms. Clear idea of the goals that I want to have for one specific day, and even if they are not very big, they at the very least are something that I complete in the integrations with the studio. load model. Touch is 03. Then reasons of options, core. The value is in milliseconds, so if 1000 milliseconds is 10 seconds, that will mean that 100,000 milliseconds is 100 seconds. So for 2 minutes of the model change, we should have a delay of 100,000. And then we go again to integrations, we go to what is Pronos? We go to Vtuber Studio. I should probably try to get a voice mod for voice radiance. Wow, you can set mute state for voice mod? That actually is pretty funny. Load model. Okay. So now, if everything works right, yeah, excellent. So now for 2 minutes, if you cheer 100 to 200 bits, you should be loading the previous model, which goes quite a bit easier on my CPU, by the way. Just give me one moment. I'll be back right soon. Why? Okay. Well, that's not the best place to load the modeling, you know? I guess I can fix that with like adding an integration to move the model somewhere, but let's see. Integrations. Vtuber Studio, move model. Okay, excellent. Now Let's test it again just to be sure. One, two, three. Hey, come on. Oh no. Okay, fine. We're gonna be stuck with the other model here for a bit. Okay, so in the meantime, the previous credit is loading, just to confirm that the redeem is working well. I'm actually pretty happy because before the stream I was able to finish a little homework that I had, between relating homework that I thought was going to take a much longer time, but thankfully, instead of it having to be done alongside like the next 5 streams or whatever, I managed to complete it in just one stream, before just simply one single stream. So that will permit me to carry ahead and get a lot with a project that I have, and get a lot of work that I need to do in it, a lot of editing, because that little homework was holding me back quite a bit. So yeah, there is a little bit of progress being made at the very least. Little steps, little things, but we are moving forward, and that at the very least is a good thing. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Mago. Mago, but wait. Mago. It's this part. I had a pretty bad case of kyphosis, which is essentially forward neck posture. So I really need to make a very conscious effort to stand straight in the proper manner without craning my neck, and making sure that the spine remains in the position it should be in, instead of wanting to make like that unnatural curve. For example, something kinda like this, and even without really meaning to, you can tell that the difference in my voice, right? Because now a lot of my, especially nasal resonators, are more open. I am sure that if I had an even better posture, I will be able to more easily access my head resonators as well. But that clearly is an area that I need to work on quite heavily. I need to write down a bit of what I want to say, so that some of the more long-winded speeches that I wish to say, because just like talking off the top of my head, it doesn't quite work for me. It is necessary for me to have like a little script to follow, just to put my ideas in order. But very well. While this model is loading, I really hope that the Switch comes in a bin. I do wish to thank everyone that stopped by the stream today. Thank you so much to Vexel. Thank you so much to Kegiro Games. Grazie mille a Irene. Thank you so much for coming. It's so wonderful to see you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to Petra Jan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to Alconista Buenarroti. And thank you to Symmetrical Draw 60. Symmetrical Draw 60. And additionally, once again, I would love to say thank you to Akira 1360. Again, thank you, grazie mille a Akira 1376 for the follow. It's really appreciated. I wish to thank you so much. Thank you for the stream and thank you for the support and for watching. I really appreciate it, Miss Petra. Grazie mille. Okay, so I wonder if did the thing break or something, or because I'm pretty sure that it should have changed by this point. Okay, I'm gonna make 120,000 milisegundos. Yeah, it should be changing by now. Okay, I'm gonna try it in a bit while I'm testing the online retesting. But for the time being, let's change back to 1099 one. And questo è stato Alcanista Venareti, il VTuber che vuole regali di felice a tutti gli meravigliosi amici. See you amici, bye bye, love ya. See you on Thursday or Friday, I'm sure. And you know, we're going to see each other doing a VTuber tireless ranking. We are going to be doing a tireless ranking of Holostars EN and Hololive Indonesia. Yeah, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing a VTuber tier list of Holostars EN and VTuber Hololive Indonesia. After that, the next tier list that we will do will be Hololive EN. And I'm pretty sure after that, I won't be able to really do Nijisanji GP because I don't know anyone in Nijisanji GP outside of like Kanae, Kusuha, and Masiro. So I don't think there will be much of a point in me doing Nijisanji GP, sorry. But what we can do is Nijisanji EN. We can do Nijisanji EN. Another that maybe we can do like small agencies or something. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, later this week, VTuber tireless stream, Holostars EN and Hololive ID. Okay. See ya. Thank you so much for coming once again. Thank you. Nos vemos. Adiós. Adopo. Thank you. Grazie.